Hello, Warfighters. War is Hell. Welcome to the next episode of Arma Recon, where I take a random mission out of the Arma 3 Steam Workshop, I rate it, and I play it for you. So this mission is called TRGM2. RGM stands for Randomly Generated Mission, and you can choose from some different maps. I'm deciding to go with Chernarus because it's been a long time since I've been on this map, and let's be honest, everybody loves Chernarus. You can go ahead and choose your objective here at the opening of it. You can see that there's a whole bunch of different ones that you could choose. I'm going to select Rescue POW because that just sounds like a fun mission. You can also choose the weather as well. I think I might go with sunny clear. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to go overcast. Daytime heavy overcast. There we go. That's probably going to go ahead and give me like rain and stuff like that. NVGs probably won't be a problem. Revive settings, you can adjust that as well. I'm going to select guarantee revive. And then starting location, you can either choose the main HQ or the area of operations. Choose whether or not you want the arsenal at the beginning. You can choose your group name. You can also change team loadouts if you would like to as well. Support options, yes, I would like to have those. Respawn tickets, give me as many as it takes to win this one. Respawn timer, 10 seconds seems fair. You can choose the enemy faction that you want. Depends on the mods that you have, of course, loaded up with this mission as well. And same thing with the friendly faction. So I've got RHS and Cup kind of loaded up here. So even though it says USMC, I'm going to go ahead and change it just because some of the assets here aren't Marine Corps. They're Army. So once you go ahead and load in, it starts updating the mission with the settings that you go ahead and set. For me, I'm going to be doing something very, very different. This is a great opportunity for me to kind of do a particular scenario that I have not done before. But I did go ahead and choose a heavy mission, which is the main objective, and also 2 side missions. The 2 side missions end up being the same thing on here, so I guess just luck of the draw here, we got 2 of the same ones. But they are listed as destroying AAA in the area. One's kind of far away from the main. I shouldn't say far away. It's not too close to the main objective, but the other one is right next to it. So if we're going to be rescuing a POW, we're probably going to have to get lifted out by air, which means I'm going to have to take out that one too. So I figured this first one will kind of give me a good gauge on what to expect in this particular mission. Now, we are able to insert into the AO through a slew of different options. There is an Abrams tank that was loaded in for me. There's also an attack helicopter, but I'm going to try and do this one just pure infantry. So there is a helicopter that is placed at the main base that you can just basically load into, tell it where to drop you off at. It is piloted by somebody in the civilian group, so enemy won't be firing at you, but you are limited to where you can land. Like, you have to stay outside of a certain distance from the objective just so that way you don't drop right on top of it. So we're actually heading to that location right now, which is kind of a ways away. But now that we are there, we're going to go ahead and get out and start moving to that main to the first side objective. Now, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to go like old school M81. I'm basically playing this as if it's late 80s here, early 90s. Actually, it's probably closer to 1990 here. I've got the M16A4, I believe, is what I'm rolling with this one. And I've gone ahead and I've adjusted the 4 AI that you're given in this too. So I have one guy who's a machine gunner. He's carrying an M60 just because I wanted to roll with the M60. I've got somebody who's an engineer. I've got the medic, of course, and then I've also got one guy who's dedicated to AT, but really he's the only other person with AT on his shoulder. So I'm hoping we don't come up against too much at all, because we've really only got 2 shots with AT coming from 2 different guys. Okay, so I've gotten really close to the objective. I'm trying to stay about 450 meters away. Kind of wanted to circle around, see if I can find out what's going on here at the objective, because it is at the town directly up ahead. And with all the trees and everything that's in the way, it wouldn't be until I got really close to it that I'd be able to see what's going on. Still nothing yet here. Maybe when we get up to these trees, I'll be able to spot something here. Oh, You see that on the hill? Hold on, guys. Stay there. It's like right there. I'm going to get my binoculars out here in just a second, but I'm going to go ahead and call artillery on it. Because as you can see, it's AT. I'm glad I didn't go with the tank here and try and insert in that way, because he'd be going up against this guy here. He'd probably get a few shots in before I could fire back at him. Okay, now with the artillery that I'm able to call in, it does say M4 Scorcher, which wouldn't be in line with what I've selected here for my faction. That's vanilla. One of the things I noticed a little bit later on here too is for close air support, it's the A164, which is the vanilla version of the A10. And I don't recall seeing that either. But either way, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move around here, because it looks like that from the other side of the city on the opposing hill is where we're going to get the best view of the objective. So we have moved all the way around here. We are basically on that hill that you saw me calling in artillery for. Nothing came. No fire mission, no close air support. We're going to have to do this one pure infantry. Now, I guess I could go back, take a look in vanilla to see if that works, but I'm going to assume that it does. And just with some of the changes that I've made in the faction that I chose, that may not have switched out. But it could also be different with some other maps too and stuff like that. So it could be a number of different things, but just knowing I don't have that will kind of let me know how to set up here for future missions. Okay, so here's the AT. We've gotten in behind the guy. And I'm not seeing anybody in the town in front of us. So I'm going to just try and get him with one or two shots here. One shot and he's down. Nice. Okay. Oh, we've got somebody over there on the road walking away from the town. Now, I'm not going to try to engage that guy, because that bullet's going to fly over a whole bunch of people's heads and kind of mark exactly where we're at, or at least what direction I'm firing from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move down this line of trees, and I'm going to place one person from the AI just kind of along the path. We're going to spread out here basically, so that way we can establish a good line of fire and engage people that we see in the town, like those guys who I saw standing right next to that light. Okay, so 2 is going to go right here. 2 is my machine gunner, so that should be a good spot for him, since he's got the 2 guys that are kind of off in the distance and the 2 guys that are up close. But we got to make sure we get him some cover. So Kirby, my engineer, I'm going to go ahead and pop him right up here, have him hold tight. Everybody's, of course, holding fire. So once I get him into position, he should just stay there. My medic, this should be a good spot for him in between these trees. And then 5, Clark, my AT guy, we're going to go ahead and pop him right here on the end. Oh, what is... Oh, that's another... It's another one. Okay, it's facing the other direction here, so he might not have to use his own AT to try and take it out. I mean, he may just be able to engage him with his M16. Let's go ahead and put him on the end right here. This should be a good spot. Okay, 5. There you go. Perfect. I didn't even have to go ahead and tell him to target him. He's just going to go ahead and get ready to fire. Once he takes that out, he'll probably switch back to his M16 and engage the guys that would be off to my right now. Let's find a good spot for me to go to before we go ahead and open fire. This will be like a little mini ambush type of thing. Don't see anybody here. I don't think I'm going to do too much good. But just in case somebody pops up here, I'm going to move forward and then just back up. This is a strategy that I use because with the grass being as tall as it is, on this and a lot of other maps, it's really difficult to just lay down in the open. So going ahead, smashing some of the grass, making it lie flat, allow me to get a better shot, but still not seeing anything. I might try and move back to Clark here on the end. That way I can go ahead and kind of help cover him. If there's guys that start to charge up, I'll be basically covering him and engage whoever I can find in the town. Still, I don't see anything. Could have sworn there was like a couple guys Around here, yeah. Okay, so there's the two guys that are at the light. So my machine gunner has eyes on them, and now so do I. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my M203. We'll see if we can hit these guys. They're about 150 meters out, so I'll make that adjustment. And then I'm going to go ahead and fire on these guys here in just a second. Let's get this lined up. And there we go. Ha! Got them both. Okay, got my guys opening up. Took that down. Get an error message. All right, so everybody I've got's opening up now, and you can hear they're firing at some of the guys who are off to the left. There's another guy out there on the road. Too short? Yes, it was. Oh, well, let's try and get him the old-fashioned way, except gets behind that house just in time. Got some smoke there. I don't see where those guys went that were way off there down on that road, kind of by that open clearing. Oh, I saw them. They're actually walking over here from a great ways out. It's not worth it right now. Let's engage these guys who are a little bit closer. Plus, those who I do have on this line could go ahead and engage them out there as well. I feel like I need to make a break for the town to see if I can engage the guys who are inside of the town here. Because I don't think too many of them are going to pop out and engage us. Wow, my engineer's like on it. That's back-to-back kills for him. Okay, seeing no movement up close. I'm just going to have to move up in increments here. I can't rush it, but that smoke's cleared. Can't see anybody. Okay, so what I can do is I can move up to this AT here and try and get behind it. All right. Still nothing. Not taking any fire. Oh, now I am. See, I spoke too soon. I don't see where it's coming from. If I wait here long enough, he may disengage. That'll give me a chance to run down to those trees off to my left and then move into the town. So I'm just biding my time here. I'm up. Let's get moving. Seriously, I love the 90s look. This is like one of my favorite mods that I have yet to use, really. Alright, taking fire. I am in the trees. And it sounds like my machine gunner's got somebody spotted, so we may hear some gunfire from the guys here as he goes ahead and shares that location, obviously. I spot apparently somebody 100 meters in front of me, but I cannot see them. Nobody off over there. Okay, let's rush to this fence. Again, taking some fire. It's going through the trees. Like right above me. Those leaves were falling and everything. Now that we're kind of moving up a little bit more, the left looked like it was clear, and I haven't seen anybody farther left of where I am. Oh, there's somebody there over by that building. Okay, he's down. I've got that guy. Oh, dude over to the left. Whew. I don't think that machine gunner needed any more time to be able to take me out. I'm glad I got him when I did. That high rate of fire. At least one of those rounds are going to hit me sometime soon. Okay, that's 3 down in here. This barricade is probably where we've got most of the people at. And then, looks like there was a vehicle over there too. Still nothing behind me, not taking any fire or anything. Concerned about this left because we did have some guys coming into the town, which is another reason why I feel like I need to move kind of fast. Just to try and get this clear. Oh, there's somebody. He's down. All right, nothing still. But seeing how many people have been like prone or hiding kind of leads me to believe we've got more. Yes, this building is not enterable. Kind of figured it wasn't. I guess I could have taken a look at the windows. The windows will tell you if a building's enterable or not. I hope there's nobody right out here. We've got some tall brush and everything. Oh, I heard somebody with a whistle. Gotta find somebody with a whistle then. Oh, there's somebody. Actually, I think I know what the whistle is from. I think I've got Unsung on. Just because I was testing some different styles here for what to go with, and I think I left Unsung on. So these guys might be yelling Vietnamese at you, too. Yep, there he is. All right, one shot's all we needed. Okay. Got to keep moving right. But let's go get everybody on me now. Since I feel like that this area is clear, should be a good chance to get everybody to just move up here. We're taking some fire off to the left here. Looking at where their tracers are going. I'm not in any immediate danger. Let's clear this building too. All right, we'll go first person to clear this. Left side. Got a civvy, and that is it. Okay, so I don't have to worry about this building. Probably could go ahead and interrogate or search the civilian, but I think that does something to your reputation, so I'm not going to go ahead and really do that. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of fire that I'm taking. Just stick behind this house here for a little bit. But see, I feel like that those rounds that I'm taking are actually coming from my guys because it's kicking up dust on this side of the building. Now, I think 2 is down. Look at where everybody else is. And yeah, we've got 2 up there. This will at least give me a good chance to be able to showcase to you guys how the revive system works in this too. And it is imperative that you do know how to do the revive and that you do keep track of the AI, because I have not, at least in the limited time that I've gone ahead and played this, I haven't found a way to be able to get more AI onto your team. So like if you lose somebody, I think they're done for good. So if you end up doing like the campaign of this, it's really important that you make sure you know where your guys are. But of course, hopefully in that case, you also have more supports and stuff like that, so you don't have to do as risky maneuvers as we are. But even then, I think if we did have, artillery and close air support, I wouldn't be really using it here inside of the town. I mean, I could, but probably limit myself here with some rules of engagement here. But anyway, so what you do when you find somebody down is you do have to go ahead and you do have to stabilize them, and then you can go ahead and apply first aid. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now here. The first thing I did was give him, I did heal him with a med pack or a first aid kit. That isn't the route that you're supposed to go through, but I actually did it on purpose because once you get these guys healed up, I noticed that some of my guys ended up just running away from me. So if I heal them right there at the beginning, it's just one step I don't have to worry about a little bit later on. Okay, so we've got him back up. And actually, the AI can do that to me if I end up going down. So fortunately for me, this is not a, hey, you've been shot and killed, game over type of scenario. You can get revived. It also stresses the importance, and I feel like this is hypocritical saying this after what I just did, to not lone wolf, to stick with your guys. Because if you find yourself in a situation where you get overwhelmed, nobody's going to be able to help you. And if somebody does try and come help you, well, you could wipe out your entire team that way. So you do have to be careful, of course, where you are, when you call a revive, stuff like that. Okay, things have been quiet. There's 3 guys that are showing up here on the map, directly up in front of us. Oh, there's, I think, 1 dude down there. Let me get to cover because I didn't want to engage him out in the open with this tree for cover. The dude's gone. I have no idea where he is. Well, it sounds like... Oh, it looks like we may have taken him down. 4 is showing up as injured. That is my medic. He's definitely not somebody who I want to go down. Okay, we'll just go to treat self. Okay. Oh, man. Still taking shots. Might try and make a push forward here. Let's go. Use this building for cover. We're going to move around to the right side. We'll get everybody to regroup with me here. I still am going to push forward here. If I do end up getting bogged down, taking some fire, or whatever it may be, I'm still going to have some of my guys not that far away that'll be able to come either heal me, hopefully after taking out the guy who takes me down. Okay, so close quarters is probably where we're going to find this guy. Civvy off to my right. Again, let's kind of move to the right, see if we can hit him on the flank here. Probably could send the rest of the guys to just kind of go up the center, because I don't think that they're going to move left. Hi, doggy. Dog in the road off to the left. Yeah, I do not see where this last guy is. Now, what I may have to do here... Oh. Where's that fire coming from? Other side of these buildings, maybe? I thought I saw tracers just directly up ahead. Almost seemed like that they were elevated a bit, too. Nothing on this road. Nothing up there. Might have to check the map again and see if the map's been updated with this person's location. Okay, he's apparently coming down the road. Oh, maybe 3 just got him. Mad props if he did. Yeah, I'm not hearing any fire, and I'm not seeing anybody come down there. All right, let's go ahead and get back here. Now, again, the objective is to go ahead and take out AAA, but I'm not seeing AAA anywhere. The only thing that I've seen were those AT emplacements that we saw just a little bit ago, and then we've also got those vehicles that are inside of this town, too. I don't think that taking out the vehicles is going to do it. I might have to take out the AT for this one. So I'm going to get into a position here. Just back up on this hill. It's this first AT that we haven't taken out quite yet. And since I've still got my M72, just get out my law. And then we'll go ahead and just engage it really quick and see if that's going to go ahead and accomplish the objective here for us. Okay. Time to prime it. Aim it, and we're going to fire it. Oh, you have destroyed enemy ammo trucks. Reputation increased. Okay. So the objective was AAA. I took out AT and get rewarded for taking out ammo trucks. All right, so I've gone ahead and selected where I want to be picked up at. Obviously not that far away that we have to go. Since we have completed the objective here, we can have the helo land pretty close to us here. So I'll just go ahead and switch back to my M16 and drop the used law here. And then we're going to go ahead and get moving. A lot of open area, but again, we haven't taken any fire in quite a while. If there are people who are in this town, they're hiding right now, and I don't think that they're going to engage us. If they do, well, we should be able to take them down here. All right, so that is actually going to be this mission. There is going to be more episodes of this because this actually ends up being a pretty lengthy thing, and I did enjoy it and had some pretty cool moments in it. So there's actually going to be a few parts of this before I go ahead and get to the ratings at the end of this. So until then, thank you guys for watching. Please support the channel if you can through Patreon. It goes and does a lot of good here to help support this community, what we do around here. Like the video if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe for more of this type of content because there is more of this to come, of course, later on. And please join the Discord. We've got a great community where we have a lot of great discussions and hope to see you there. But again, thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. War is hell. You don't have to worry because Warfighters, I've got your 6.